most exciting thing is happening. Just met Jim at the well, and now we are headed out to see my property. So I should probably introduce you to Jim, the man who cured me of my post-university burnout. I apprenticed with him all of last year, and he's the one who taught me everything I know.
Yeah, let's walk over here.
Jim is a Michigander, a Michigan transplant, and he is a general contractor who's worked in construction pretty much all his life. And while I am starting sometimes to have my own good ideas about how to do things, how to build things, after over a year of working with him, I pretty much do whatever he tells me to do.
What's 250 times 400? Divided by 43,560.
Let me see.
Be up as high as you can.
Right.
You know, so the water runs away from your house.
That little stake in there is the corner. And then the fence is gonna run all the way down here to me. We've had so much rain lately, and so the ground looks like someone's lawn. It's so green and lush right now. It's interesting because I was actually feeling a little bit sad about that fact. This is the greenest that this place gets. It is completely different during the non-rainy months. And for certain places, certain landscapes, you have to be more intentional about finding them beautiful, I think. The desert especially, and this land is, I guess, classified as high desert, doesn't immediately strike you as being stunningly beautiful. You have to look into it and kind of cultivate a feeling of adoration and awe in the details instead of the view overall, perhaps. Yeah, right here is a good no rocks spot.
Now this would be simple. Let's say the back of your house is right here.
Uh-huh.
And it's facing this way towards the mesa, right?
Right. Exactly. I'd at least want windows facing that way.
It'd be perfect. And these rocks could be as big as Volkswagen.
Right.
Fight! Get out of there.
Here is a special feature of my property, these rocky cliffs. Very treacherous, very beautiful, and one of my favorite parts of this whole lot. Yeah. Oh, that's pretty far down.
Do you know what you can do? I helped build a house in Michigan on the lake, on Lake Huron, and they build it out of rocks this size right here.
Oh my goodness. Another important character that I forgot to introduce to you is Spike, the Jack Russell Terrier. Very speedy, very hungry, obsessed with lizards and rats. He's very good at being right in the way of what you're trying to do. Hey, bud. Yeah, I see that. And it would work to have your septic over there. Jim's gonna be my neighbor once I move up there, and so right now we're looking at his property and figuring out where he could put his house. So pretty.
Here's that.
Jim drives a cool Tacoma, and I drive a two-wheel drive Yukon. Very grateful for my little Yukon, but Jim's vehicle is definitely the vehicle of choice when it comes to maneuvering around this property.
Is this where we were looking?
I think so.
I can't remember.
Oh, great.
We're in a big post right here. Big post right there, wherever that line's at.
Yeah.
And then this gate will swing in or out, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then put the barbed wire up all the way.
Okay.
All the way to that corner.
Right. This is the highest spot on the property here.
Mm-hmm. Be nice to have that tree right next to the house.
Yeah, it's a good tree. Another little tree. And now for a little lunchtime montage.
I don't like mine all
My mom and one of my sisters and one of my brothers came out to the property the next day to check it out, give me some advice as far as where to put stuff, and just to admire the green, gorgeous beauty. So we are out at my property today, and it's windy and gorgeous. We're all out here staking it out and checking out the amazing, gorgeous grasses.
This is the corner, Deb.
Okay.
And this goes all the way to that gate where we pulled in.
We met Jim after he built an addition onto my family's cabin, and we've been friends ever since. So you can extend it. You can extend it out.
That's nice
And then rider or not. But then this can come off GoPro if you want it, or you can have your phone on it. But you can take off, start it if you connect it, put it up like this.
Great.
I love it.
That goes.
Really awesome.
And make a property description.
Okay.
There it goes.
And what does that mean? What exactly?
So what we're doing right now is we're surveying this property. We just learned how to read the survey notation so that we could calculate the degrees. And now we're using my phone compass plus Jim's real compass and my mom's ribbon. And so we're marking out the property line, which is at a little bit of an angle. And so it was a little tricky to figure out. I don't know if you can tell. Where even is it? There it is, the tiny other pink ribbon that we've got. We've gotten pretty far. We're doing pretty good. Now we're moving from that pink ribbon. And then we got Caleb and Elena and Spike.
You go on the other side of it.
We'll survey your land for $10,000. Finished our amateur survey of the land here. Now we have to measure from the bottom below these cliffs down. There's a pond, and we'll find the stake that is there, and hopefully we pop out around here. But if we don't, we at least have a general idea of where we can put a house.
You do it. The cattle.
Right, but I would probably add a little more. I mean, I could take some of this for the bathroom and build it out just a little bit and build on. But what's the difference? So here's what we're trying to decide: the costs and benefits of building on a bathroom and closet, which are essentials, versus building them in here, closing that up, and basically blocking off a good deal of the space. But I'm wondering, like, yes, it will be cheaper to build it on the inside, but maybe it won't be as much more to, in my initial costs pouring the footings, I'm planning to build out a bathroom. So it would be, little kitchen is here, and you're walking through, here's living space. This is all art studio space. Loft above, loft here, we would drop it to here so that it's a little bit more functional up there, and that's where I would sleep.
Defines your kitchen, this drop defines your kitchen, right? Because you've got the lower kitchen.
Right, and so the kitchen basically, It goes here. I would have a peninsula island and with some little... So what we're looking at right now is a model that's the same dimensions of the building that I would potentially want to order.
Right here against the
Right, and
wall.
I don't need to have it closed.
You don't have it closed, so this is nice and open here to go through, and then you still have your back door to go out. Mm-hmm.
This whole process of imagining where things could go would be a whole lot more stressful if my mom didn't also happen to be a designer.
Your sink, your island. This is an awesome kitchen, actually.
Yeah, it's great.
Perfect. Yeah. Your step ups right here. You know, your little walk.
My stairs are right
Oh,
there.
right here. That would look really nice, and you could still put 2 little chairs here, or a single chair and a little table.